is the place for you. They provide commercial, residential cleaning, order services, carpet cleaning, stripping and waxing, construction cleanup, and pump cleaning. Free estimates, call 724-691-0413. Email info@cleanandshine14.org or visit their website, cleanandshine14.org. We clean so you can shine.
Experiencing symptoms of COPD? Frontier Clinical Research in Scottsdale has been selected to conduct a clinical research study, and participants are needed. All study-related care will be provided at no cost, and no health insurance is required. Compensation up to $2,200 for qualified participants for time and travel. To learn more, call Frontier Clinical Research in Scottsdale at 724-220-5281. That's Frontier Clinical Research in Scottsdale at 724-220-5281.
Bogey's Restaurant in Mallard Landing, located at the Duck Hollow Golf Club, have decided to close the restaurant during the winter months, beginning Monday, January 5th, and will reopen on Sunday, March 15th. Bogey's truly appreciates all of the support they've received since opening in May of 2025 and are incredibly grateful to their customers, friends, and community. They look forward to welcoming everyone back in the spring. During their winter break, check out Duck Hollow and Bogey's on Facebook, as they will be posting upcoming specials and events. Duck Hollow also has golf memberships on sale for the 2026 season. Call 724-880-9082. That's 724-880-9082 for golf or restaurant information today. Bogies and Duck Hollow appreciates all of your support and hopes to see you soon.
It's time for another C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Night. Coverage of high school basketball here on WMBS, being brought to you by Goodwin Como PC, attorneys at law, Target Safety Solutions, the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes, Uniontown Dental Associates, Sandy Howe Notary Services, the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Casey Sports Cafe, the C. Harperado Group, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair, State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman, Movement Physiotherapy, SWGI, now U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, Cherokee Recycling, the North Union Township Recreation Center, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, Davis and Davis Attorneys at Law, Stewart Collision, Ferris Carpet and Towel, Potter's Bar and Grill, Gary's Auto Sales, M&R Transit, Montgomery Medical, Shop and Save, Walnut Hill in Uniontown, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Dr. Mallard and Donna George wishing the Geibel Gators the best of luck this season. Autoland Hyundai, Watson Mundorf LLP, Uniontown Detailing, Perry Floral and Gift Shop, the Geibel Catholic Fans, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Ford of Uniontown, the T-Berry Law Offices and Attorney Vincent T-Berry, George Dental Associates, the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, Thurby's Riverside Ford, and Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshot. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Welcome to Uniontown High School, the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Anula to bring you high school basketball tonight on a chilly night. Tuesday night here in Uniontown. The Gateway Gators come in to visit the Uniontown Red Raiders in a very important Section 1 5A contest. Tony, with the Red Raiders coming in 1-3 in the section, 5-6 overall, and Gateway 4-4, 3-1 in the section. And it's hard to believe we're about halfway through the season already.
Yeah, that's what's kind of scary, Gary. We talked about that earlier. You know, you lose a game or two here in the section that you should, think about winning, and it could really cost you at the end.
That's for sure. This pregame show is being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They are located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. For the Red Raiders, they've relied on some three-point shooting a lot in the first half of the season, with Isaac Ellsworth leading the way. 39 threes for Isaac, and he's averaging over 18 points a game. On the other side, it's another senior, Michael Bruce McCroman, who is averaging over 19 points a game, but he only has 7 threes. He works it inside a little bit more than Isaac does.
Well, it's kind of an interesting number, Gary, and looking at all the stats, Ellsworth has both made and taken more threes than the Gateway team throughout the season so far. He has 39 makes, and Gateway has only made 22 threes so far. Ellsworth has taken 112 threes, and Gateway has only taken 81. So a lot different look on these two teams, and you can tell that Gateway is going to work the ball under a whole lot more than take the threes from the outside.
Absolutely, and Isaac's he's prolific at that three-point shot, but you can't fall in love with the three-pointer. And I think maybe playing a little bit more of a deliberate defense, deliberate offense might pay dividends for the Red Raiders.
Well, and that's just it. You're right. You kind of live and die with the three, and you don't want to do that. And we've seen Ellsworth in the last couple games. I mean, there's been times in the first quarter has not even hit a shot, but then gets hot. You know, we've seen him make 5, 6 threes in third quarter, second quarter, and kind of get his rhythm back and get right back into the game.
He's certainly capable. And as you said earlier, this section is kind of bunched up, and pretty much anybody could beat anybody. But right now, leading the section, you have Franklin Regional at 4-0, McKeesport 3-1, Gateway at 3-1, Penn Trafford at 3-1. So those four at the top are all bunched up. And you got Laurel Highlands with 1 win, Uniontown with 1 win, Latrobe with 1, and Albert Gatlin still trying to get in that win column. But that's going to be tough to jump up into that top 4 unless you get hot.
Well, you get hot, and you're going to have to pull a couple upsets. And to be honest with you, Gateway only lost to Franklin Regional by 2 on a late goaltend call. So really, they could be the team that's 4-0 instead of Franklin Regional. Yes. So it's it's only been a couple points where they should be in the section lead.
Absolutely. So we're going to have the contest here starting at 7 o'clock here from Uniontown High School. We'd like to thank our video stream courtesy of Potter's Bar and Grill and Stewart Collision. Also tonight, you can watch that on the live stream. And we're going to have the starting lineups after the coaching interviews here on WMBS.
If you were injured in an accident, don't know where to turn, and want to know what your rights are, we'd be happy to meet with you. We're local and have helped hundreds of people here in Fayette County recover in accident cases. Most importantly, we pride ourselves on being able to locate coverage or find claims that other attorneys may have missed. Call us about your case at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Take the facts. Need to get to work? Run errands? See a doctor? Fact connects Fayette County. Ride our convenient routes through Uniontown, Connellsville, Brownsville, even to Pittsburgh. Seniors 65 and older ride free on fixed routes. People with disabilities get big savings. And Medicaid recipients can ride to medical appointments at no cost through our shared ride and paratransit services. Find out if you qualify today. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. Fact, your ride, your independence.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SprowellsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Brian Rozak and Shay Flater here in York Run, coming up at 7:30 on the WMBS Facebook page. We'll have the Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Albert Gallatin Colonials. Laurel Highlands 7-4 overall, 1-3 in conference play. Albert Gallatin 2-8 overall, 0-4 in the conference. But the Mustangs just trying to continue, Shea. They're solid play into 2026. They had wins over the holidays at West Allegheny and Saturday at home against Connellsville, and at 1-3 in the section with a game tonight at Albert Gallatin. Friday they're hosting Uniontown. They can really make some hay this week.
Absolutely, and really that section record at 1-3 is really not indicative of how they've played. They handed a game to McKeesport with some misses at the free throw line. They were down 3 with about 4.5 minutes left against Franklin, a very good Franklin Regional team. So they're playing really well right now. And I kind of talked about it on Saturday in the Connellsville game. You see them playing with more and more confidence. We were even talking here tonight before the JV game started, that you see them playing. They're out on the floor relaxed and
very loose.
Yeah.
I think the loosest they've looked under John Smith in 3 years.
Absolutely. And, we're going to see. We're going to see if they're locked in. But the one thing Coach Smith did say to me privately tonight was that he told the team, hey, this could be a trap game for us for what we've been doing and where Albert Gallatin's been up to this point. So we're going to see if that looseness translates into them being locked in or kind of maybe not being locked in. And like you said, they had a really good Christmas break, I think. And, if you don't come out with the right mindset tonight, I've kind of told some people, Albert Gallatin's going to get somebody in this gym, especially at some point. You just don't want it to be you if you're the other team. So, I think it could be an interesting night, and I think we could have a good game on our hands potentially.
Yeah, you look at Albert Gallatin looking for their first conference win. They started off the season 2-1, but they've lost 9 straight, including all 4 conference games.
Yeah, and it's been kind of tough go for them lately, too. For the season, they're being outscored 41-62, but in the 4 section games, it's 42-75. So they've had a tough go so far. But I also remember being here for the Uniontown game where for a majority of that game, they were right within striking distance, and then kind of later in the second half, Uniontown started to kind of instill its will and pull away. And hopefully for Laura Highlands, they don't get into that same trap and maybe go take care of some things early. And, I think Laura Highlands has some things on their side as long as they continue to, do what they've been doing. 73% from the foul line on the season. Usually stat guys will tell you in basketball terms that as a team, if you shoot over 70% for the season, that could equate to 2 to 4 more wins depending on your level in a season. They've been doing that well. They've not been turning the ball over a ton lately either, and they've been taking care of it better than earlier in the year, and I think their shot selection's been better too. So if they can continue to do those things, I think they have a chance to have a really good night tonight. But we'll see. That's why we got to play the game.
Yeah, we tip at 7:30. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show on the WMBS Facebook page starts at 7:15. If you're folks on the radio side, we'll join this game on the radio right after the Gateway Uniontown game wraps up, since they tip about a half hour earlier than we do. So for Shea Fleener, this is Brian Morozak on your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show rolls on right after this with our Mauser's Tire schedule and scoreboard.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignment, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions 724-550-4403.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
It's a new year and a great time to save at Autoland on a new Hyundai. All of the quality that lets them offer America's best warranty, Hyundai Owner Assurance, with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper protection, unlimited roadside assistance, plus 3-year, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance. Autoland still has a great selection of new vehicles at pre-tariff prices, and stop in and check them out. Plus, there are a lot more reasons to buy your Hyundai at Autoland. Voted Best in Fayette Import Dealership and also a Best in Fayette New Car Dealership. Conveniently located and family-owned, they have served the area for over 60 years, and you will deal with friendly hometown salespeople, along with Hyundai's award-winning service department, who will continue to take care of you and your Hyundai. Autoland Hyundai in downtown Uniontown. Visit their website at AutolandHyundai.com. And as Chris Jr. says, you'll always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Brian Morozek back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. A pair of high school basketball games on our platforms tonight. Uniontown hosting Gateway. That game both on the radio and on the WMBS YouTube page. On Facebook, you could watch Laurel Highlands at Albert Gallatin. Time now for our schedule and scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter? Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Looking at girls high school basketball finals from last night around Fayette County. The only Fayette County team a winner last night was Geibel, and they destroyed Mapletown 79-11. Uniontown fell to Baldwin 65-39. It was Bell Vernon 58, Laurel Highlands 26. Peters Township a 57-13 win over Albert Gallatin. Keystone Oaks down Brownsville 70-34. It was Upper St. Clair 59 and Connellsville 52, and Riverview bested Fraser 69-25. Taking a look at our boys high school basketball schedule of local games tonight. Section 2 6A, we'll see Mount Lebanon at Connellsville. Section 1 5A, of course, 2 of the 4 games on our WMBS platforms tonight. Gateway at Uniontown, Laurel Highlands at Albert Gallatin. The other 2 Section 1 5A games have Greater Latrobe at Franklin Regional and Penn Trafford hosting McKeesports. Down in Class 4A, taking a look at Section 3, Derry area at Yock, Bell Vernon hosting East Allegheny, and Elizabeth Forward at West Mifflin. Local 3A games in Section 4, Ligonier Valley at Brownsville, Charleroi hosting Mount Pleasant, and Waynesburg Central at Southmoreland tonight. 2A local games in Section 3, Carmichael's at Mapletown, Chartiers Houston at Bentworth, Jefferson Morgan, who's been red hot this year, hosting Fort Cherry, and West Greens at Burgettstown. Section 1 2A, we'll see Clareton at Bentworth, California hosting Fraser, Greensburg Central Catholic at Riverview, and Springdale at Jeanette. And down in Class 1A, Section 2, a tough game for the Geibel boys basketball team, taking on number 1 Neighborhood Academy in Single A. That game being played at the Swamp tonight. Other Section 2 1A games, Monessen at Environmental Charter and St. Joseph at Sarah Catholic. Well, the Geibel girls on WMBS again coming up on Thursdays. They'll host Monessen. That game will start at 7 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show hitting the air at 6:15. But again, tonight, a pair of WPIL boys high school basketball games here on WMBS. Uniontown hosting Gateway. Laurel Highlands at Albert Gallatin, and we'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus you're saving.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys High School basketball here on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders hosting the Gateway Gators. Also coverage of Albert Gallatin hosting Laurel Highlands on our WMBS Facebook page. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, your Red Raiders have had a week off since your win against East Allegheny over Charleroi last Tuesday, getting ready for a very tough Gateway game tonight.
Yes, we've had a really nice Christmas playing against Charleroi. Played 3 really good games. Went 2-3, and the game we lost to South Park came down to the wire. Definitely had a chance to win. It was very good for us. It was more importantly to get healthy, to get the sickness out, and really have some really like playoff style practices we've had. So we're still in the learning process of learning what it takes to prepare for games. But our kids are doing a great job with that. Besides watching films, watching what we need to do better also. So they're putting the time in the prepping and watching the games, and we're trying to learn as we go.
Certainly a tough opponent tonight in Gateway. Mikel Bruce McCrumman, maybe one of the top players in 5A. What are some of your thoughts on trying to slow down the Gators on your home floor tonight?
Yes, watching them. Everybody in the preseason, everybody would say the Gateway was the team to beat. They had to slip up at Franklin Regional, but they're a very good basketball team. They lost some tough games. We watched every one of their games. Besides McCrumman, they have a bunch of seniors. They're very physical. Their guards are strong and physical. And we have to do a great job keeping them off the board. McCrumman, when he's not shooting well, he's a great offensive rebounder. He really goes for the ball. And he's probably the best player in the section. Him and Perkins and I say Isaac were probably three of the better players in the section.
Yeah, it's certainly a huge week trying to stay in the race here over the first half of the section season. Not only Gateway tonight, but a Laurel Highlands team in a rivalry game coming up on Friday, and they're playing some pretty good basketball as well.
Yes, Laurel Highlands is. Watched their games, watched them in person a couple of times. They're playing really well. If you look at it there's still so many teams that are close to each other. There's a lot of section games left. When you play 14 games and you have 9 or 10 games left, everything's wide open. All of our goals. Unfortunately, we lost those 2 heartbreaking, tough section games. One by actually both by 2 points and one in overtime, where we really had a chance to win. But again, you can't go back and change those. All you can do is learn from them. Every team at the end of the season, look at Baltimore and look at the Steelers. They would probably say, "Man, we lost some tough games that we should have won." Well, everybody can say that, and unfortunately for us, we won a few that we probably maybe had a chance to lose. So that sort of works out. We feel that we're shooting foul shots better. We really worked on that over the Christmas break. So again, it's an opportunity. You win this game, you're fighting with the top teams in the section. We said this summer, we said before the season this summer, we don't just want to beat the lower teams in the section. We want to beat good teams. Well, we gave McKeesport and Penn Trafford, 2 of the teams that are 3-1, all they could handle. But we don't want to just be competitive. We want to find a way to win those games, and then we can be one of the top teams in the section.
Rob, appreciate your time as always. Gary and Tony, along with Billy Dice, will see you out there for the Uniontown Gateway game tonight.
Thanks, Brian. We really appreciate it.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. The Red Raiders will host Gateway tonight. Again, that game on the WNBS YouTube page and here on the radio. Over on Facebook, you could watch Laurel Highlands taking on Albert Gallatin, and we'll talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this. Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Bolitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Looking for a healthcare provider that puts you first? Montgomery Medical is now accepting new patients. We proudly accept Highmark Medicare Advantage plans and many other insurances to make care easy and accessible for you. As a locally owned family medicine practice, we treat every patient like family because you are family to us. With extended hours and a commitment to your health, we're here for all your needs, from checkups to the unexpected. Call today to schedule your appointment or a same-day appointment and join the Montgomery Medical family. Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, Equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Mauser's Tire Center has been serving the region for more than 50 years, offering new, used, and recap tires, as well as tire repair. Mauser's is located on Route 40 West at Seawrights Crossroads. Need new tires? Call Mauser's today at 724-245-2410 and let them get you ready for the road. Mauser's Tire Center, your trusted source for new and used tires for more than 5 decades. Wishing all area high school teams a successful and healthy 2025 season.
Boys high school basketball here on WMBS tonight. The Gateway Gators at Uniontown taking down the Red Raiders. That game both here on the radio and on YouTube, on Facebook. You could watch Laurel Highlands at Albert Gallatin taking on the Colonials. Being joined now by the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, John Smith. And, John, another solid effort in your final non-conference game of the season this past Saturday, a win over Connellsville. And you seem well primed here to get back in a section play here to start 2026 against Albert Gallatin.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the boys are playing hard. The recipe's still the same. We're in the gym, we're practicing hard, and I'm happy for them. I think that they've been doing a lot of things well, especially on the defensive end. They've been aggressive and being physical inside. I think, all the guys, Caden, Jude, Luke, Tyrone, Damon, I think it was real big getting Sebby back there in the Connellsville game. I think Nick's coming off the bench and giving us good minutes. The team's really coming together. It's been a pleasure to coach them this year.
Yeah, and certainly a big week. Games against Albert Gallatin and Uniontown. If you're able to rack together a couple of wins, you're sitting at 3-3 with the game against Penn Trafford next week, and certainly in a good spot.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to, overlook anything. We're having a pretty good season, but I as you know, I've had some tough sledding over the last few years, so we're definitely not getting ahead of ourselves. We've been playing well, but I feel like any of the games that we've had this year, I think we could have won, and I think that if we didn't go in and do what we needed to do, we could have lost. So I'm confident in these guys. They're showing up and putting in the work day after day. So. Looking forward to the games this week for sure.
Now let's talk about the matchup tonight against the Colonials. What do you see when looking at their program on game film?
I look at and I'm familiar with most of those guys, and I know what Coach is trying to do out there. I think he was in a similar situation that I was in a few years ago. He's in a, I don't want to necessarily say a rebuild process, but he is. They're struggling sometimes in some games, and having a difficult time putting it together. But they're playing hard. They're playing hard. They're out there. They're giving it their all. So and it only takes a second for that flip to switch, and things could start going your way. So we're definitely not going to overlook the Colonials today. They got some decent guard play. They got some big guys inside. I know they like to pressure the ball. They like to run looks like a diamond press, 3/4, half-court trap. We'll probably see some zone. Definitely looking forward to the game.
Coach, appreciate it as always. We'll see you out at York Run tonight.
All right, Brian. Thank you.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. Again, the Mustangs taking on the Albert Gallatin Colonials. You can watch that game on the WMBS Facebook page. We'll join it in progress on the radio after Uniontown and Gateway wraps up. And we'll have this date in Uniontown basketball history segment for you next when the Sprouts Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill. Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coating, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brian Rosek back here in our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. A pair of high school boys basketball games on our platforms tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders hosting Gateway. That game will start on the radio and also on our WMBS YouTube page, on our WMBS Facebook page. You could watch the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. They'll be in action at Albert Gallatin taking on the Colonials. Time now for this date in Uniontown basketball history segment for January the 6th. Uniontown with an all-time record of 14-10. We'll go back 96 years ago to January the 6th, 1928, when Uniontown knocked off Scottdale by a score of 29-16. Jimmy Sakovic was Uniontown's leading scorer in that game with 14 points. The Red Raiders lost to Homestead on this date in 1933, 26-23, led by Harry David with 8 points. The Red Raiders bounced back in 1939 with a win over Charleroi, 36-27. Charles Rubatten, leading scorer, with 11. On this date back in 1942, you talk about a low-scoring game. Uniontown knocked off Greater Latrobe 13-10. Dick Everhart had 8 of Uniontown's 13 points in that game. On this date back in 1948, Uniontown lost to Point Marion 21-18. Jimmy Stefanson and George Petro both led Uniontown with 5 points apiece. On this date back in 1950, Uniontown won at Connellsville 63-34. Billy McLeod, the leading scorer, with 17. The Red Raiders fell to Mount Lebanon on this date back in 1953, 58-49. Former Geibel head coach Kenny Mishak led Uniontown with 15 points in that game. The Red Raiders lost to Greensburg on this date back in 1956, 53-42. Kenny Fairfax led the way with 16. The Red Raiders did knock off Norwin on this date back in 1959, 78-68. Bobby Crawford led the way with 24. On this date back in 1961, Uniontown won at Denora 88-51. Don Yates led the way with 22. The Red Raiders also knocked off Southmoreland on this date back in 1967, 91-47. Willie Bryant, the leading scorer, with 22. The Red Raiders also knocked off Yock on this date back in 1970, 56-37. Jesse Hudson and Emil Etheridge led the way with 10 points apiece. On this date back in 1978, Uniontown lost at Monessen 78-73. Joey Campbell led Uniontown with 23 points. On this date back in 1984, Uniontown won against McKeesport 64-62. Darren McLee led the way with 26. The Red Raiders fell to West Mifflin on this date back in 1987, 90-84. Darrell Truly, Uniontown's leading scorer, with 23. The Red Raiders lost at Shenley on this date back in 1989, 87-72. Mikhail Belt was Uniontown's leading scorer with 22. The Red Raiders also fell at McKeesport on this date back in 1995, 77-59. Former Uniontown girls head basketball coach Jason Winfrey was Uniontown's leading scorer with 23. The Red Raiders won against Connellsville on this date back in 1998 with 90-63 win. Ray Robinson led the way with 28 points. The Red Raiders also won at Mount Pleasant on this date back in 2004, 68-52. Junior Mays led Uniontown with 32 points, and that's the highest point total from any Red Raider on this date in history. The Red Raiders lost at Hempfield on this date back in 2006, 49-47. Mark Humble led the way with 16. The Red Raiders won at Southmoreland on this date back in 2009, 75-43. Anthony Black led the way with 16. The Red Raiders eked out a win at Yock on this date back in 2012, 54-51, led by Marcus Thomas with 13 points. The Red Raiders lost at South Fayette on this date back in 2017, 61-59. Lorenzo Oden led the way with 16 points. And the last time Uniontown played on this date 3 years ago, back in 2023, they won at Bell Vernon, 79-64. Calvin Winfrey III led Uniontown with 23 points. That's our This Date in Uniontown basketball history segment for January the 6th. Again, the Red Raiders hosting Gateway tonight. That game coming your way next on the radio, also on the WMBS YouTube page. If you want to watch Laurel Highlands and Albert Gallatin, it's on the WMBS Facebook page. I'll have that game with Shea Fleener tonight. Tony Hanola and Gary Frankhauser will bring you the Uniontown Gateway game. Again, the Laurel Highlands AG game starting at 7:30 on WMBS Facebook Live. We'll join it on the radio after the Uniontown Gateway game wraps up. Stay tuned. Both Tony and Gary will send the starting lineups in the opening tip-off for Uniontown and Gateway here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Welcome back to Uniontown High School. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Hanula to bring you tonight's action between the Gateway Gators visiting the Uniontown Red Raiders. And the starting lineups are going to be brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. About 3.5 minutes to go. Here's our starting lineups, Tony.
All right. Thank you, Gary. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, who come in tonight 5-6 overall, they're 1-3 in Section 1-5A play. Their head coach is Mr. Rob Kizmarski in his 24th year. His assistant coach is longtime assistant coach Ware Gladman. Their starters for tonight will be number 2, Cam Dugan, a 5'9 junior guard averaging 13 points a game. Number 5, Nolan Baker, a 6-foot junior guard averaging 10 points a game. Number 11, Isaac Ellsworth, a 6-foot senior guard averaging 18 points a game. Number 12, Anthony Sheffy, a 6'5 junior forward averaging 3 points a game. And Peyton Fitzgerald, number 14, a 6'6 junior forward averaging 7 points a game for the Red Raiders. On the other side for the Gateway Gators, they come in 4-4 overall, 3-1 in Section 1-5A play. Their head coach is Mr. Vernon Benson in his first season. His assistants are Ed Mealy and Kirk Bruce. Their starters for tonight will be number 1, Kofi Getchy, a 6'1 senior guard averaging 2 points a game. Number 4, Jax Bavaris, a 5'11 senior guard averaging 9 points a game. Number 11, Isaiah Ala, a 6'4" senior forward, averaging 7.5 a game. Number 12, Mikel Bruce McCrommon, a 6'6" senior guard, averaging 19 points a game. And number 13, Chris Settles, a 6'1" senior guard, averaging 8.5 points for the Gateway Gators.
Thank you, Tony. And that Gateway Gator squad dominated by seniors, all 5 starters, seniors in the lineup. And I think that's going to be a crucial part of this game at the beginning if the Uniontown Red Raiders can stem the tide early and try to keep this manageable and, keep it close to the fourth quarter and try to pull one out here.
Well, I think the biggest thing tonight, Gary, is to try to keep Sheffy and Fitzgerald out of foul trouble underneath. I mean, they've got a big task in guarding Bruce McCrommon, but the thing of it is, if they can stay out of foul trouble, don't necessarily have to score a lot, but they need their inside presence for rebounding and defense. And if they can actually stay on the court, the Red Raiders have a pretty good chance here tonight.
Absolutely, and congratulations should go out to Coach Rob Kaczmarski picking up that 1,200th win.
1,900.
1,900, that's right,
yeah.
1,900.
Yeah, they come off and really a long layoff. They haven't played since the 30th, so it's been a week ago already. But, they'll be ready to go here tonight.
And we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer for the introduction of the starting lineups and our national anthem, and we'll be back here in about a minute and a half for the tip here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season, and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Here we're back after the national anthem and the alma mater. We're going to have the reintroduction of the starting lineups.
Starting lineups. The visiting team this evening is the Gateway Gators.
For Gateway, as we said, Kofi Getchie getting the start, as well as Jax Vavoris, Isaiah Alla, Mikel Bruce McCrommon, and Chris Settles. And you're right, Gary, pretty senior laden, all 5 senior starters.
So you got to believe that's a lot of experience out there for the Gateway Gators. And They're battle-tested, even coming in here to Uniontown Red Raiders, the traditional tough place to play here at the home of the Red Raiders. Kind of a sparse crowd here though tonight.
Yeah, not as much as I thought. I figured there'd be a pretty good crowd here tonight, but really kind of surprising. I mean, decent crowd, but not what I was expecting to see. A lot more people in the stands.
Start of the new year, and maybe the flu got them.
Well, I hate to say it's going around. That's no doubt about that. Now they're introducing Uniontown starters. It'll be Cam Dugan, Nolan Baker, Isaac Ellsworth, the only senior for Uniontown, Anthony Sheffy, and Peyton Fitzgerald. And as we said, Ellsworth came in averaging 18 points a game, 39 threes on the year. As we mentioned in the pregame, he's made 33, and Gateway as a team has only made 22. He's also taken 117, Gateway only with 81, so we know what's going to happen. A lot of down-low play by the Gateway Gators coming up.
Well, Isaac's a light shooter.
Yeah,
when
he can shoot the lights out.
When the lights are on, he's shooting.
Tell you what, though, he can get hot and carry a team. There's no doubt about it.
Our men in stripes here tonight. Tom Trilly is our referee, Mark Wise and Nick Fleming. Stellar crew.
Stellar crew is right. McCrommon's going to jump center for the Gateway Gators.
And they'll be going right to left on your TV and radio screen, wearing their traveling black, and Uniontown in the home whites with the maroon trim. And jumping for Uniontown is going to be Sheffy. Here we go. Tip controlled by Uniontown in the back court there. That's Baker. He'll give it up to Dugan. Dugan will bring it ahead. It looks like a man-to-man defense for Gateway. Dugan to his left, down the left side, tried to dribble drive. Gets it to Ellsworth on the left wing. Out to the top of the key. He tries to drive also. Kick it back out to Baker. Now on the top to Dugan. Dugan Ellsworth about 20 feet away. Trying to dribble drive. Can't get by McCroman. Dugan will try to left-handed from about 15 feet. Didn't draw iron, but there's a fight for the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball call, and on the alternate possession goes to Gateway under the Uniontown hoop.
Yeah, Dugan with that little 8-footer just didn't hit anything, and you had Alla and Sheffy underneath fighting for it, but possession arrow goes to the Gators.
Getchy will control out front. Hands off to Alla. Alla in the weave now, motion. Now the foul line extended. That's number 13. That settles, and now we have...
It's going to be a goaltend.
Goaltend. So good bucket. Who's going to get that bucket?
McCrommon.
Yep.
That's McCrommon's first basket of the game, but pretty good defense there by Sheffy. Just caught it off the backboard a little too late.
That's a new rule here this year. If it hits the banking board, it's automatically a goaltend. As the Red Raiders lose the ball, but in scoring, trying to score at the bucket was Dugan again, and he can't get it in. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. That was Baker, by the way.
Yep. Baker with a pretty nice drive. Just got caught up underneath with the bigs. Just kind of had to throw it up and was lucky to draw iron.
And back comes Gateway. It's man-to-man defense for the Red Raiders. On the right side there to Settles. Looking to drive right now. Gets it underneath McCroman. He's going to have power move and score again for Bruce McCroman. He's a power underneath.
Yeah, he had Anthony Sheffy on his hip and a pretty good entry pass there. And McCroman able to score with ease.
So Ellsworth trying to get on the board for Uniontown. Dribbles to the foul line. Back out to Dugan between the circles. Dribbles to his left. Now down the left side. A little body contact. No call. Dugan will bring it back out. Try to reset. Not much movement on the Red Raider offense there. They're trying to set something up. Baker now with his left. Gets to the rim. Fadeaway no good. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Getchy. Back to the Red Raiders under their own hoop.
Yeah, I think Baker was pretty fortunate there. He kind of got in no man's land. Kind of jumped through the ball, tried to make a pass, but McCrommon was right in front of him. He was pretty fortunate.
On top now to Fitzgerald. There's a long three, and that hit the stanchion above the banking board by Ellsworth, so that'll be automatically out of bounds. Back to Gateway, leading 4-0, 5:57 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Uniontown's going to drop into a zone.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, into a 2-1-2 zone here.
And Getchy out on top again. He's controlling the ball for the Gators. McCroman on the right side has it stolen away though at the foul line. That was a nice steal there by Dugan. He got to take it to the hoop and has it blocked before it hit the banking board.
Yes, it was a clean block there.
Now to the rim and stolen away. Trying to drive that time was Jax Favoris down the left side. Met a defender in the form of Baker, who knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, Baker with pretty good hands there. Favoris had a head of steam trying to drive baseline.
You can't let that drive come right down the middle, and that's what happened with the Gators, but they did not convert. So Ellsworth brings it back across half court. On top to Dugan. Baker a long three, got it. Right side set shot by Baker gets the Red Raiders on the board, 4-3.
Yeah, and we've seen him when he knocks down a three. Tell you what, he gets a little bit of confidence, so don't be surprised to see Baker take a few more of those.
Another long three on the way this time by Gateway. That was Ala, no good. Here comes back the Red Raiders. Dugan drive it to the rim. He'll stop and float that left-hander up there and give the Red Raiders their first lead at 5-4.
Nice little move there by Dugan to pull up for that little 8-footer. Got that one to go. They're going to call a foul on Dugan here.
Just reached in on the other side as Favoris was trying to make a move. That'll be his first.
The Uniontown faithful on the other side, not real happy about that, but actually thought it was a pretty decent call, so kicking it in is going to be Settles.
Almost knocked out of bounds, but steps out of bounds back to the Red Raiders.
Yeah, McCroman tried to make a move there and just stepped on the end line, so turnover there by Gateway.
Now they're going to pick up three-quarter court man-to-man. Ellsworth gets it across the line. In the corner to Dugan. He takes a three off the back of the rim. No good. Back comes McCroman. By himself, try to go coast to coast, but finds his man underneath and has it blocked. That's going to be another goaltend.
Yep, another goaltend is right. And a pretty nice dump down there by McCroman, Bruce McCroman, to find Isaiah Alla wide open underneath, and he's going to get the benefit of the goaltend.
So it's going to be 6-5 now.
Checking in for Gateway is Martin Howard, 6'3" junior forward. He's going to give Alla a little break.
And for Uniontown, Chase White.
Yep.
Ellsworth a long three, in and out, no luck. Pulling down the rebound was the new substitution who just came in. And this is Getchy on the left wing. Brings it back out to face the zone of Uniontown. On the right side, way high wing was McCroman. Gets it to number 13, that's Settles. Now back in the corner, McCroman. Now good pass inside, but out of bounds. Wasn't looking for it that time was Settles on the pass from Favoris.
Yeah, I think Favoris thought that he was going to head to the basket a little bit more, and he just a step out of reach there. So another turnover by Gateway.
White back to Ellsworth. He's out there 30-foot range.
Well,
but he's not afraid to shoot it.
No.
Take it to him. He has it knocked away. Back comes McCroman. That was a Euro step that didn't count.
One too many Euro steps is right. Dugan with pretty good defense, so to cut him off as he tried to go down the lane. So good job by Cam Dugan. He pretty much forced that turnover as he tried to make the steal, and McCroman was well intended to try to get around him.
Back comes White across the right side. Get it to Dugan. Drives to his left. Drop pass inside. Can't catch it, but saved in by Sheffy. Now a three on the way by Dugan from the left side. No good. Rebound pulled down there by Howard. Gets it underneath. Stolen back by Ellsworth. It's end-to-end turnovers here right now.
Right now, pretty sloppy play by both teams.
Dugan, high left wing. Almost out to the half-court line. He'll dribble in with his left. Scoop and score.
Gateway left a lot of room over there. You had Nehemiah Nichols on Dugan at that point, but
no help.
That lane was wide open and nobody slid over. Uniontown did a nice job at spacing there, and Dugan reaps the benefits and goes for the three-point play.
And that foul was called on Nichols.
And that's his first, team first.
Dugan at the line for his first attempt at a foul shot. Got it. 8-6, 2:48 to go here in the first. Uniontown on top. And this is what we like to see, that really good start
Pretty good game so far. I mean, a little bit sloppy, but still, you can see it's a playoff pace, put it that way.
Inside zone offense now, a 3 on the way by Vavoris. Can't get it. Good box out inside. Rebound by Chase White.
Chase White, very nice job to box out Jonathan Ward, who checked in for the Gators.
And White now tries to take it himself, but gets it out to Ellsworth. A long 3 on the way. Got it. Wow. 22-footer.
No doubt. He was on Grant Street taking
almost hit
one.
the ceiling with the ball. Stolen away now by Uniontown. 2-on-1. Back to Ellsworth. Can't get it to go. White with the rebound. Can't get it to go. Knocked around and tracked down by Baker. And there's a push foul here. That's going to be called on Gateway as Baker was falling out of bounds right here in front of us on the right side. And it's going to be out of bounds to Uniontown as the call was made.
Well, good play there by Nolan Baker. Just hustled all the way around, kept his balance before falling out of bounds after getting pushed. But you got to give Baker credit. Nice job on the offensive glass.
Foul called on Ward. That's his first, team's second. Dugan now against Getchy. Gets it back to Ellsworth. He's being guarded by McCroman. Another long 3 on the way. Got it again. That one was 21 feet.
Well, and you got to give Ellsworth a lot of credit because Bruce McCroman was right in his face.
And he's tall.
Yeah, 6'6" will do the trick.
14-6, and Gateway will call a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS and Trib Live High School Sports Network for 30 seconds.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Gateway with the early first quarter timeout, trailing 14-6, and Isaac Ellsworth feeling it a little bit on the last 2 attempts from long range, pairing those 3-pointers, but Gateway will have possession across the way. On top now to Getchy.
Well, Uniontown on a 14-2 run here, Gary.
You're right. Good pass inside. Looked like a foul going to be called inside. I think that was on White. And going to the rim there, strong, was Isaiah Alla. He's going to be at the line for 2.
And you're right, that foul was called on Chase White. He picks up his first, team second, but in the act of shooting. So Isaiah Alla going to the line for the Gators.
Just a 50% free throw shooter, but hits the first. 58%, I should say.
That's all right. He's got 3 on the night. Only points being scored by him and Bruce McCroman so far.
Second one on the way and got it 14-8. As Uniontown will bring it back again, facing the man-to-man defense. Screen out front by Ellsworth for Dugan to no avail. Now we got another screen, and Ellsworth gets it in the corner to White. And he'll take it to the rim, can't get it to go, but in there for the rebound was Coffey, is battling for the rebound. Now to Sheffy, swings it all the way across to the left side to Dugan. They'll reset. Coffey with the screen out top, doing a little weave action now. Ellsworth thought about another long 3. Good pass inside, and Ellsworth with the bank in under the hoop for his 2.
I'm not sure how he got that one to go, but great shot there by Ellsworth.
Getchy now try to get it inside, has it knocked away, and Dugan will pull it down the court. Has Ellsworth down the left side to the rim, can't get it to go, but Dugan with the hustle rebound.
You know what, we don't keep track of rebounds, but I got to say that's probably about 5 or 6 offensive rebounds so far for the Red Raiders.
I think you're exactly right.
Yeah.
And now Dugan's going to hold it out here with 29 seconds to go in the first to possibly take the last shot, 16-8. Ellsworth coming over to possibly set a screen, but Dugan now might get a 5-second call if he doesn't get rid of it. Does to White. White, a lot of contact, nothing called. Dugan saves it out of bounds on the left side in front of the bench, and that's going to be a kick.
Yeah, I think,
on Gateway.
Yeah, I think Viveris kind of stuck his foot out so the pass didn't get into the middle there to Coffey, so good job defensively. But 9.4 seconds to go. Uniontown trying to extend this 8-point lead.
Ball will be out of bounds underneath, I believe.
And we're going to have a timeout? Or no, we're going to substitute, sorry. So Vavoris going to get a little rest here, and Nehemiah Nichols checking back in.
Chase White to trigger it in, gets it on top to Sheffy. 6 seconds. Ellsworth trying to get it off. Sheffy. Ellsworth will get it off. That's way deep. Didn't draw iron. Really not where he wanted to take that last shot, but they did get one up and take the lead into the second quarter. It's Uniontown 16, Gateway 8. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Back again for second quarter action. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Hanula. Mr. Dice behind the camera. Nick back at the Davis & Davis studio. Dugan to the hoop. Now tries the left again. Doesn't get it to go, but nice rebound by Sheffy. Puts it back. I'm sorry, that was Fitzgerald.
This Fitzgerald is right. Great job to get that offensive rebound. Just skying over everybody. And Uniontown now with a 10-point lead.
18-8. And there's McCroman, a good pass underneath, and scoring that time on a beautiful assist was Alla, and that gives him 6. 18-10. They're going to pick up at half court. Ellsworth doing a little circle move out here at the three-point line. Gets it on the, got away with a walk there was Baker, but he launches the three. Gateway with the rebound. Back quickly into corner now to pick up the number over there. I think that's Nichols.
That is.
Now in the corner, three-pointer on the way on the left side. No good. McComan with the rebound inside. Has it knocked away by Fitzgerald, but puts it back up again and fouls that time.
Yeah, I think you're going to get Fitzgerald on that. Oh, no, I take it back. They're going to call Sheffy on that foul. So Sheffy and Fitzgerald were down there playing defense. Yeah,
Fitzgerald blocked the first one by McCroman.
Yep. So Kel Bruce McCroman picks up his 5th point after making that first one.
3 for 3 at the line for Gateway so far. And makes the second. 18-12 now. What was a 10-point lead is now dropped to 6. 4-point run for Gateway. Bringing it back now is Dugan. Being guarded there by Getchy. Got to stop. Eddie did get a travel.
Yeah, that's a costly turnover there. I mean, you know, you cross half court, they cut the lead to 6, and there's a chance where you don't even get a shot off offensively.
So Gateway will come back with an opportunity to cut into the lead again. On top is Ward. He got it in now to McCroman. Stolen away by Dugan. He has a breakout. Get it to the rim. Body contact, and that's going to be a foul. That's what you want to do if you're Cam Dugan. Take it to the rim strong and draw the foul.
Well, it's exactly what he had to do because he was going in there with the bigs. Foul's going to be on Nichols, but you had Bruce McCroman following the play. And I'm sure he would have had another swat there if he would have had a chance, but Nichols picks up his second.
Dugan hits the first, gives him 6. Makes it 19-12. Almost 2 minutes in here in the second quarter. Uniontown trying to extend the lead, and that one's off the back of the rim, no good. Pulled down by Gateway on the rebound. Quickly up the court. Got away for a walk there, I believe. McCroman now swings it around to the left corner. That settles. Swing it back to the right. That's Getchy. On top is number 3. That's Ward. McCroman now trying to dribble his way in. A 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. That was by Ward. Left wing high, but a rebound way outside to Gateway. Left corner extended now. It settles. Gets it now into McCroman. He swings it around again to Settles. 3 on the way, no good. Dugan with another rebound. Gets it ahead to Baker. Can't finish at the rim.
Yeah, I think that defense by Ala made him think a little bit about taking that layup up.
Another ball almost stolen away. Now McCroman gets it inside, and he's a good passer. Now to the rim and score it. At the block with the one-hand spin and scoring that time was Isaiah Ala. And they're going to call it a good hoop.
And they're going to call that foul. I think they called it. I was trying to see that. Okay, so they called that on Baker. I'm sorry. I thought he gave a 4. I thought he was saying number 4. I'm thinking, Coffey's not in the game.
Yeah, as Ala hits the foul shot. Gives him 9.
Yeah, all the points so far for Gateway by Ala and Bruce McCroman.
Lead cut to 19-15. Dugan trying to find some space, gets it to Baker. Some more body contact, nothing called, but Baker to the rim and finishes.
Good strong move there by Nolan Baker.
Kept the ball away from the defender as it went up to the rim and able to finish.
Did a nice job there.
Now stolen away again by the Red Raiders. That time it was Fitzgerald with the steal on the left side.
Uniontown playing pretty good defense when they switched into that zone. It's really changed some things for Gateway.
Dugan now trying to find somebody. This is Ellsworth on the right wing. Get it inside to Fitzgerald as it knocked out of his hands. That's going to be stay with the Red Raiders.
Bruce McCrowan was trying to say that it was off Fitzgerald's knee, but the referee saw it otherwise. Now Ward's going to check out. Checking in is number 5, Elian Lowry.
Baker will take it out, gets it in the corner to Ellsworth on the right side, tries to go baseline. Just trying to body himself up, but he's going to call for the travel. Shuffled his feet there. I think that's a good call.
I think it is a good call. It was pretty good defense right there by Chris Settles. And Ellsworth just kept trying to ball fake and just kind of slid his foot there. So I would agree with you. I thought that was a walk as well.
Now back comes Gateway. McCroman way outside on the right wing. On the right side to Settles. In the corner to Getchy. Now McCroman, he's going to take a long 3. Off the rim, no good. Another rebound by Dugan. He's getting those long rebounds. Ellsworth from about 20 this time. Got it. His third 3 pushes the lead back out to 24-15.
And like we said, when Ellsworth starts feeling it, man, he can fill them up.
Now in the corner to Settles. He can't get it to go. Rebound inside. Baker pulls it down. Has a man streaking to the rim. That's Dugan. And he's going to be rejected. Wow. No foul call, but it looked clean from our angle.
I think it did too. I thought he had all ball. Looked like Dugan just kind of lost it a little bit when he went up.
Yeah.
Came down, so.
Going to be out of bounds to the Red Raiders under the rim.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that. I thought it was a pretty good call as well.
Howard will check in for Gateway. Baker looking for help, who gets it out on top to Sheffy. Being guarded by McCroman, looking for help, gets it to Baker. He'll drive the rim, spin move, but lost his footing. Out of bounds to Gateway.
Yeah, it was either going to be thrown out of bounds or a travel, one of the two. I was pretty sure on that one. So Gateway, 3:46 to go here in his second quarter, trying to cut into this 9-point lead, down 24-15.
On the left wing now, that's Vavoris. Out on top to Getchy. They're going to get it to Vavoris for a three-pointer. Got it. That's his first bucket, but a three-pointer, a big one, with 3:28 to go, 24-18.
Only the 5th made 3 of the year for Vavoris, but Uniontown forcing him to take those threes.
And
nice
Dugan
drive
to the hoop and just took Vavoris all the way in for the bucket. Dugan playing an outstanding game here so far.
He sure is. Working on a double-double.
Getchy now inside. That Settles, can't get any shot off, but Getchy thought about it. Now he's going to take a 15-footer and hit from the right elbow. That's his first bucket.
So now all of a sudden Gateway trying to spread it around a little bit.
Back to a 6-point advantage, 26-60, Red Raiders on top. Dugan to Ellsworth between the circles on top, drives to the rim, draws all kind of contact, and they're going to call it a jump ball.
Ellsworth, he thought he got fouled, but to be honest with you,
he initiated the contact.
He initiated a lot of contact right there. And Bruce McCrumman basically came in and swatted the ball, kind of grabbed it. But, yeah, I think I'm in agreement with you, Gary. I thought Ellsworth did a lot of that.
Here's Getchy now on top to McCrumman. He will get it to Settles. Getchy now on the right side in the corner to McCrumman. He'll take a three and get it. The big man with the three. And Uniontown's going to take a timeout with the score now 26-23, 2:24 to go here in the 30-second timeout. C. Harper High School Sports Night on WMBS, Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back after the Uniontown 30-second timeout. Gateway drawing closer at 26-23 as Dugan will bring it across against Getchy again. Has a double screen on top. Now Ellsworth between the circles. Being guarded there by Settles. Thought about it, a screen, but now inside pass, and that was knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be off Coffee. But they say Gateway touched it.
Yeah, pretty good look there by Ellsworth to see Coffee flashing through the lane, but just a little out of his reach. Unfortunate, Uniontown retains possession.
Nowhere to go with it. Get it way out on top to Dugan. Ellsworth triggering it in. Now Dugan, spin move inside to the rim. Got it again. Some athletic movement there by Dugan to get that one to the rim on the left side.
Dugan working on a double-double. He's got 10 points, and as we said, grabbing a ton of rebounds so far here tonight.
On top to McCrumman. He's going to take a three again. Jeez, he can hit from long range. That was a 19-footer.
Kid can play. There's no doubt about that.
Ellsworth now trying to get it over across to Dugan. 28-26, 1:22 to go here in the second. Dugan now will hand off to Ellsworth. Now Dugan had an open three but thought about it. Now Sheffy hands back to Dugan between the circles. He'll drop it back with now a minute to go. Dugan gets it inside to Coffee, trying to body him up. Can't double team, can't get it to go. McCrumman with the rebound on the weak side. He's going to take it himself, coast to coast, get it to go.
Well, you know what? We saw Bruce McCrumman early on with a lot of passing and everything, and now all of a sudden he said, okay, I'm going to take over this game myself.
Tied things up. There's a foul. That's a definite reach there by Getchy on Dugan.
Yep.
But it's just the second team foul of the quarter.
Yeah, both teams with only 2 fouls in this quarter.
So that's just the first foul on Getchy. With 40 seconds remaining in the first half, it's all tied up. Chase White checks in for Uniontown.
Now, do the Red Raiders hold for the last shot? A long time to hold at 40 seconds.
It is. I don't think they got a very good shot the last time they tried that.
Right.
But Ellsworth's going to take a long one anyway. Off the side of the rim to the right. And nice tip out there by Sheffy to Baker. He'll take a 15-footer, no good. Another tip out. So 3 attempts at the rim so far. Now 16 seconds to go. They will hold for one, I would say. Call a timeout, maybe.
Yeah.
Nope, got it away. Now 9 seconds, and back goes Gateway to the rim. Score it. That was Settles with a floater at the line. Now we have a long shot from three-quarter court from Ellsworth that hit the ceiling. So Gateway comes with a run here at the end of the second quarter to take a halftime lead at 30-28. We're going to be back with halftime activities on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Cheer enthusiastically.
Ready, set, forward. Derby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce the 2025 Model Year-End Sales Event going on now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. For a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on some of Ford's most popular models. That's right, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Escape, and Transit vans, all with 0% for 60 months, no money down.
Looking for a great lease instead? We've got the deals for you and the inventory too. Lease a new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $399 per month or for just $499 per month. Lease a new 2025 Ford Explorer Active, F-150, STX, or Bronco Big Bend. Offer valid for 36-month lease with 10,500 miles per year. Ford financing required. Tax and license extra. First payment due at sign.
It's all happening right now, but hurry in. These offers won't last long. Stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley at Derby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Welcome back to Uniontown High School for halftime activities. The halftime show is sponsored by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, and the halftime stats courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Uniontown had the lead at 16-8 after one, but Gateway went on a little bit of a run in the second quarter, now has a 30-28 halftime lead. And here's Tony with your halftime stats.
All right, thank you, Gary. For the Uniontown Red Raiders in that first half, they were led by Isaac Ellsworth, who had 11. He had 3 made threes in that first half. Took his career total up to 187 threes. Cam Dugan with 5 points in each quarter for his total of 10. Nolan Baker with a made 3. He's got 5 on the night, and a made basket by Peyton Fitzgerald. 16 in the first, 12 in the second, for their total of 28. They had 4 made threes, three by Ellsworth, 1 by Baker, and they were 2 for 3 from the foul line in that first half. On the other side, for the Gateway Gators, they were led by Bruce McCroman, who had 14 points. He was followed by Ala, who had 9. 3 points on a made three by Vavoris, a made basket by Getchy, and a made basket by Chris Settles. They only scored 8 points in the first quarter, but came back and scored 22 points in that second quarter, and they hold a 2-point lead, 30-28 at half. They had 3 made threes, 2 by Bruce McCroman, 1 by Vavaris, and they were 5 for 5 from the foul line in that first half.
Thank you, Tony. And I think we mentioned as the second quarter was developing, Bruce McCroman just kind of took it upon himself to do a few things that brought them back and put in 10 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, all of a sudden you can see he just kind of said, okay, it's time to get back into this game. They had trailed by 10 at one point in time, and Uniontown actually started off on a 14-2 run in that first quarter, but Gateway did a nice job of coming back, and you're right, you got to give McCroman credit because he scored 10 of his 14 in the second quarter.
Nobody in very much foul trouble. It's been a pretty clean first half with only one player for Gateway with 2 fouls. That's Nichols coming off the bench, and no one else in the game has more than 1 foul.
Right, yeah, so we've seen end-to-end action, a little bit physical play, but nothing major, so it's a good thing. And we said a good thing for Uniontown, too, because they have to keep Fitzgerald and Sheffy in this game if they're going to try to stop McCroman from the inside. But right now, he kind of beat him from the outside in that second quarter.
You're right. They had some good defense down on the block early in the first quarter and early in the second quarter, just kind of preventing those easy buckets. But as you said, he hit those 2 critical threes in the second. And we're going to be ready for second half action. It's about 2 minutes and 45 seconds away. We'll be back with the start of the third quarter here on the C. Harper Auto Group Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 63 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Sova & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Sova & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Sova. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Sova proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Sova is proud to support local high school sports.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Looking for a healthcare provider that puts you first? Montgomery Medical is now accepting new patients. We proudly accept Highmark Medicare Advantage plans and many other insurances to make care easy and accessible for you. As a locally owned family medicine practice, we treat every patient like family because you are family to us. With extended hours and a commitment to your health, we're here for all your needs, from checkups to the unexpected. Call today to schedule your appointment or a same-day appointment and join the Montgomery Medical family. Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
Here we go, Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Anula, Mr. Dice behind the camera. And Uniontown will have the possession. Dugan will take it to the right side, try to go with his right hand that time down the right wing against Getchy. He brings it back out and resets. We need the Uniontown to take a little run here as they did in the first quarter. Dugan will maintain control. Gets it to Ellsworth on the baseline. A little short jumper won't go. Getchy with the rebound.
Yeah.
Down the left side to Favoris. In the corner settles now. Favoris on top to Getchy. Right side McCroman. Down the baseline. Good pass to Favoris. Couldn't get it to go. I'm sorry, that was Settles at the point blank shot. Ellsworth brings it back, spin move in the lane. Now he's got a lot of body contact, and they're going to call a blocking foul. That's going to be on number 4, Favoris, his first.
Yeah, Favoris, the senior returning starter, didn't see a whole lot of action in that first half in the first quarter, but then really pretty much sat out in that second quarter.
Fitzgerald gets it back out now to Dugan on the right wing in front of the Uniontown bench. Goes against Getchy, new spin move again. Tries to get it to Ellsworth on the left wing. Fitzgerald on top, a little weave action with Ellsworth. Now being guarded by McCroman. That's a tough task for Ellsworth to get it to the rim, and does not get it to the rim, and McCroman with the rebound. They ran a court, might have got away with a walk there, but a jump stop for Ala. Gets the first bucket of the second half and extends the lead to 32-28.
And you're right, they did run the court, just out-hustled Uniontown. Uniontown was kind of back on their heels a little bit, and it was a 5-on-3 break.
Ellsworth was asking for the foul as Baker now goes to the rim. A little floater with his right hand doesn't go. So a little cold action for the Red Raiders to start the third quarter. They're going to fall back in that 2-3 zone.
Getchy's going to run the point here.
Favoris to McCroman on the left wing in front of his bench. In the corner now to Favoris. On top to Getchy. McCroman in the corner, takes one bounce, jump shot, got it. From about 15, McCroman. He's got an inside and outside game, no doubt.
He's got a nice game, there's no doubt about it. You can see why he's getting some Division I looks.
Here's Baker now driving to the left, and he's going to be fouled going to the rim. That foul's going to be on Ala. So a nice drive there with the left hand by Baker, got him to the rim. And they're going to have a two-shot opportunity for Nolan Baker.
Good strong move by Baker. Dipped his shoulder a little bit, but obviously there was a lot of contact by Ala. And Baker going to go to the line. Baker, only a 55% free throw shooter on the year.
Hasn't shot that many.
No. Came in averaging 10 points a game. He's got 5 here tonight so far for the Red Raiders.
And just misses that first one. Just doesn't look like his normal stroke from the line.
No. Looked like he kind of forced that one a little bit.
But gets a second. 34-29, Gateway with the 5-point advantage as Getchy will bring it across. Now we got a 1-2-2 zone for the Red Raiders. In the corner now, that settles. All the way across to Nichols, who checked in. No, I'm sorry, that's Getchy. McCroman now, he's going to be called for a walk.
Whoa.
So Bruce McCroman in the left corner shuffled the feet.
Shuffled the feet. It was kind of interesting. He really wasn't trying to make a move or anything like that. That's unusual for him. But you're right, he's got a nice game, and you're right, he's been looked at by some D1 programs. Been looked at by Pitt and Duquesne, Navy. Iona made him an offer already.
Having that outside game is a real bonus when you're getting recruited. As Baker goes to the rim and scores. Spin move in the lane, took it up with his right hand, got it to go. And he'll go to the line for the attempt at a three-point play with 5:11 to go here in the third.
And he drew that on Favoris, who picks up his second. Baker back to the line. Just went 1 for 2 from there, but trying to convert the three-point play.
And doesn't get the roll. Stays 34-31. And now McCroman's going to bring it back quickly down the center of the court. Gets it to Getchy, who dribbles it back out between the circles. Left wing now down to the block. That was Ala. McCroman now at the elbow. He'll power his way in. No foul called. And they're going to be out of bounds to Uniontown.
Ooh.
What a battle inside there.
It was a battle inside. McCroman tried to take it deep. Pretty good defense there by the Red Raiders.
Yes.
Not to commit the foul and actually blocked the shot a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like they've defended him better underneath the hoop.
Yeah, exactly right.
Dugan now trying to shake loose. He'll bring it back on top. Got good ball control. Gives it to Ellsworth between the circles. He's 23 feet away. Now goes to his right. Stop. Try to draw the foul. Has to be Baker. Gives it to Dugan on the right side. Dribbles to the rim. Has it blocked away there by Bruce McCroman. The injury.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm not so sure how he called that.
He shouldn't have stopped the play.
Right. Coach Benson. He stopped the play because Dugan was down after getting the block.
He might have had some blood.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they were checking. But yeah, surprisingly, and I don't think Coach Benson was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, that was a breakout.
Yeah, he had a 5-on-4 break with McCroman ready to do some damage.
It's still 34-31, and I think Dugan will have to take a seat for a minute at least to get checked on to see if there's any blood that needs cleaned off or an injury. But he definitely has to go out of the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they stopped play for him, so. Man, I think he's kind of checking his nose to see if he got a little blood going on.
Getchy now at the top. It's a 1-2-2 zone as White checks in at the point. This is Vavoris. He'll bring it out on top to Getchy on the left wing. In the corner, settles, gets it down low now, and with the right hand, doesn't get it to go. That's Alla. Now we're going to have a foul call.
Yeah, it's going to be on Baker. Baker
pleading his case.
Yeah, he's pleading his case, but he might need you for help because I can tell you it's an open and shut case. He was all across.
Pled not guilty.
Yeah, he was all across Ala's arms, and he picks up his second.
Out of bounds now. Well, it might have been a
It was a travel, yeah.
Now we got a foul called on Uniontown at the left block as Ala was trying to take it to the rim. But it should have been a violation on the throw-in.
Yes, exactly right. Can't move without a made basket.
You're allowed to move, but you can't just move, go in out of your space.
Well,
it's not traveling. That's a common fallacy.
Yeah. Well, at the line is
Ala.
He hits again. 4 for 4 from the line here tonight. He's got 12 on the night.
Makes it 35-31. Second one on the way and good. So Gateway 7 for 7 from the line, certainly helping their cause.
Yeah, and they only came in a 66% free throw shooting team.
White gets it to Ellsworth. Being guarded there by Settles. Goes to his right and all kind of contact again and gets the roll. Ellsworth is creating some of that contact, but
yeah, a lot of it.
Gets the hoop though. Now in the corner, three-pointer on the way for Vavoris, and he got hammered.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Baker.
Might be his third.
And it's going to be his third. Not a good foul there.
Three-pointer way out in the corner.
Well, as we said, Gateway did not come in a good three-point shooting team, only 22 for 81. Now, they've made 3 here tonight, but, Vavoris made his fifth three-pointer early in the game, but still.
So you're going to make him prove it.
Yeah.
And he makes the foul shot, so they're 8 for 8.
Well, Vavoris is a 75% free throw shooter for Gateway. And knocks down the first. Got a wardrobe malfunction here. Not like Janet Jackson.
Yeah, no.
Bruce McCroman tying his shoes.
Second one short. So the announcer jinx worked there.
Well, either that or he heard me talk about Janet Jackson, one of the two. I'm not sure what it was.
Third opportunity, got it. 38-33 with 3:22 to go here in this third quarter. Extended the lead to 5 here in the third. Did Gateway so far. Chase White to his left. Little bump, no call by Voris. Ellsworth now, he'll try to go to the rim. Spin move. He got it going, and he's going to call offensive foul.
And that's a good call.
Yes, it is. You cannot lower your shoulder like that, and there's no rim.
And he better be careful because he might get a T if he keeps that up.
And Tom Trilly, the referee, just saw that one all the way. You cannot initiate the contact.
Well, he's been doing it all night, and he's trying to draw the foul, and I get it, but it's just, it's one of those
too obvious.
Yeah, it is too obvious.
Good pass inside to the rim and score it. That time for Alla. Nice bounce pass inside by Getchy, and a little lull here in the action for the Red Raiders, now trailing by 7.
Well, they've only scored 5 points so far here in this third quarter. And you're going to have Coffey check in now for Peyton Fitzgerald. And Isaac Ellsworth trying to get an explanation over there against Trilly. But
and Alla is 5 for 5 at the line. Make it 6 for 6.
Alla now with 16 on the night.
White to the rim. He has it blocked away that time by Bruce McCollum, and now we're going to have another foul. What do we got?
Now you're going to walk.
Oh, called a travel.
Called a travel. Wow. I thought it was going to be a foul on Coffey, but they called.
That's a break for the Red Raiders now underneath. Dugan back in the game, being guarded there by Getchy. Gets to the rim, can't get it to go. Off the banking board, no good. Rebound by Alla, gets it ahead to McCullough. Nice move there to the rim. McCroman with the bucket.
And all of a sudden, the Red Raiders down 10 with 2:20 to go here, third quarter.
Big run here by the Gators. Dugan now trying to make something happen. Gets it to Ellsworth again. A lot of one-on-one action here. That's a long three, in and out, no good. Rebound by Chase White. Dugan will take a three, and he is fouled.
It's going to be on Getchy, and again, outside the three-point arc, Cam Dugan's going to go to the line.
Those are useless fouls.
I would agree. In the act, Cam Dugan, 10 on the night, 2 for 3 from the line.
Yet to score here in the third, though.
Yep.
As you said, the Red Raiders just with 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah. 3 of those by Baker and 1 by Ellsworth. Or 2 by Ellsworth, I'm sorry.
And short-armed that one by Dugan. No good. 2:01 to go here in the third.
Yeah, Dugan said he was working on a double-double in that first half.
That's the second. Need a little spark here at the end of third quarter if you're the Red Raiders.
Yeah, you need a stop or two defensively.
Missed the third. Rebound taken down there by Settles. Now in the corner, that's Favoris. Found a 3-stroke here tonight. Wow. Makes it 46-34. That's a dagger with 1:42 to go. Dugan to the rim. Can't get it to go. Now we got a strum under the hoop. It's going to be White ball out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be possession.
I think they called it off Gateway.
Whoa.
Kind of like a scrum under there. I think Tom Trilly called it off the leg of a Gateway player out of bounds.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought it was a tie up underneath. AD Harry Kaufman coming out.
Benson's not liking it.
I think he wants an explanation. That's what it is.
He got one.
Yeah, he did, and he seemed to be satisfied with it, so good job by the referee.
And Harry Kaufman.
Yep. Well, yeah, Harry doing a little cleanup on aisle 5 over there.
Here come the Red Raiders trying to get something going here, way out on top to Fitzgerald. Gets it to Dugan on the right wing. Gets a screen from Fitzgerald. Now 3 on the way by Dugan. Got it. Just outside the three-point line to the right side, and he buries a 3 to cut the lead to 9.
And that was a big basket for Uniontown.
Almost threw it away. Getchy wasn't looking for it.
Yeah, just try to give him a little momentum. If they can get a stop here, it'd be huge.
Vavoris feeling it a little bit, being guarded there by Dugan.
He was looking for the count, make sure it wasn't a 5 count.
Down to 1 minute to go here in the third. Getchy over to Vavoris. Now out on top to Bruce McCroman.
Yeah, you got a feeling they're going to clear out for him.
Almost got walked on that one, though.
Yeah.
Getchy to the rim. Got it to go over top of Fitzgerald. So Getchy with the bucket at the left side. Baker with the step back 3 off the rim, no good. And pulled down the rebound was Alla.
Gateway's faithful wanted a foul on Baker. He really pushed off, but got away with it. So now we're under 30 seconds to go. Gateway holding for the last shot.
Looks that way. Vavoris on the high right wing. No, McCroman was wide open under the rim. Didn't see him. Now Getchy will hold out with 11 seconds to go. Being guarded there by Ellsworth. Hit McCroman on the left wing. Getchy way out on the left side. Tried to go to his left. 2 seconds, 1 second, 3 on the way. Count it. That was by Settles. Dagger at the end of the third quarter makes it 51-37. Gateway on top. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Injured in an accident and don't know where to turn or what to do? Here at Radcliffe Martin Law, we can help you navigate your issues and resolve your claim. Unlike firms nowadays that advertise aggressively for your case and aren't even located in the state, we're right in your backyard. We have the knowledge to quickly and efficiently handle your claim. Don't waste time on an out-of-state attorney who will dilly-dally and then tell you to get a local attorney. Give us a call right now and see how we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
We're back as McCroman's shooting a technical foul.
Yeah, not sure who they called that on. I don't see the post yet.
He hits the first and misses the second. So I don't know. Who was a foul on there, Mr. Official? Who?
We don't know who the technical was on. It must have been on Sheffy, is right.
Almost throws it out of bounds, but off the knee of Baker as falling out of bounds there was Settles.
Settles, smart play, man.
Vavoris will trigger it out here in front of us. And man-to-man defense now by Uniontown trying to create some turnovers.
Uniontown was outscored in that quarter 21-9. Now trailed by 15.
52-37. And this is Vavoris now going into a little bit of a weave action. Coming up the top with Settles. He looks back door to McCroman. Nice pass. Bruce McCroman just goes back door. And from the foul line, a little lob pass. Easy bucket at the rim.
Yeah, and a good pass there by Alla.
To the rim. Can't get it to go on the left side was Dugan. And Red Raiders resorting to a lot of one-on-one action.
Yeah, it's going to be on Getchy. Should be. That's going to be his third.
Yep. Going to send Dugan to the line.
Yeah, he's the only Gateway player with 3 fouls. Baker on the other side with 3 for the Red Raiders. Dugan 14 on the night, but 3 for 6 from the line.
Rattles that one out.
Yeah, and got to make the free throws.
Clock stopped. You got to make hay.
Yeah, Uniontown only 4 for 9 from the line here tonight.
And
make it 4 for 10.
And now we got a jump ball, and that's going to be over to Gateway.
Fitzgerald was looking for an explanation, I think.
Yeah.
Just a tie-up.
So Gateway will control and bring it ahead. Again against the man-to-man as Getchy will be guarded by Ellsworth. Mavoris on the right wing. Oh, Getchy lost his man, but didn't shoot it. Now McCroman will get it in the corner to Settles. Getchy to the rim, turnaround jumper, got it. On the left block, just turned around and drained that two-pointer, adding to the lead now 56-37.
Yeah, Getchy with 6 on the night. And a quiet 6 as well, but it's done a nice job. Chase White out front.
Now to the rim is Dugan. Nice spin move, scoop shot, got it to go. He likes that left-hand side.
He does, and he's did a lot of work to get that shot off, let alone get it.
Getchy now hassled there by Dugan. Gets it back out to Vavoris on the left side to Bruce McCroman. He's guarded by Chase White, giving up about 6 inches.
Yeah, well, if he can work off a screen.
Vavoris to the rim, reverse. Nice move on the reverse to the left side. Vavoris putting on a little bit of a show.
He is. All of a sudden, only had made 3 in that first half. Now he's got 7 points in this second half.
And Ellsworth can't hit the 3, gets his own rebound. Now there's a foul called. As he got his own rebound and Settles kind of lost his position. I think they called that on
They're
Alla.
going to call on Alla, is right. So Alla picks up his second. Team second.
Baker will take it out underneath the Red Raider hoop. Fitzgerald now goes to the rim and he's fouled, hammered to the floor.
And Alla with another foul.
Picks up his third quickly.
Yeah, he was looking for a little help there on the backside. Fortunately, he fouled, because if not, Fitzgerald, wide open layup underneath.
For sure. They have the scoreboard as 0 for Uniontown, but I know they have 1 foul. Fitzgerald misses the foul shot.
Fitzgerald, 2 points on the night. Came in as a 56% free throw shooter.
Averaging just under 7 a game. Second one on the way, no good again. Easy rebound there by Bruce McCroman. Getchy now being guarded by Dugan. In the corner now to Settles. On top to Bruce McCroman. They can afford to use a little clock now with the 19-point lead. In the corner to Getchy, thought about the 3. Dugan, no call there as Dugan went to the floor. Vavoris tried another 3, and that's going to be a push by Gateway, I believe.
It's going to be on Settles. Settles with the push. I think it was a little tit for tat there, to be honest with you, Gary. I thought that Gateway
caught the second one.
Yeah, might have got away with a foul, and I think Uniontown did too, but all of a sudden it's going to go the other way.
Dugan now. Hands off on the weave to Ellsworth. Down the right side, spinning to the rim. Trying to go one-on-one again. Gets it to the rim, but swatted away that time by Bruce McCroman. Back quickly, and McCroman runs the court, and he's going to be fouled as he goes to the rim by Fitzgerald.
Well, you better hope it's on Fitzgerald. If it's on Baker, they might call it on Chase White, I think.
Yes,
they're going to
did.
call it on White, because if not, that would have been Baker's 5th. I'm sorry, that would have been Baker's 4th, excuse me.
McCroman at the line. Hits the first. It gives him 21.
He's having a good night.
Sorry, 22. It's the second. And out of bounds underneath to the Red Raiders now, trailing 58-39. Red Raiders had the first quarter lead, only trailed by 2 at halftime, but a big push in the third quarter by Gateway outscored them 21-9, and now leading by 19. Dugan will take a long 3, no good. Baker tried to work for the rebound, didn't get it, but back comes Bruce McCroman, and he gets up the court quickly.
I'll tell you what, with those long legs, it doesn't take much.
And now stolen away there, nice play by Baker. He's going to take it to the rim and not score. Just thought he was going to get fouled, I think. Out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was a little intimidated. He saw Bruce McCrommon following up, but still.
Gerke was with him too. Getchy.
They're going to time out, so we're going to go timeout as well.
So a full timeout called here at the Uniontown Gymnasium. We'll step aside. You're listening and watching to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll leave your office for you. Call us today at 727-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery of light-touch service. Never wait in a service line. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
Led by Dr. Jonathan Brewster, Jennifer Marr, John Popolinsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are convenient solutions, most needing immediate care. One of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth, of implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or call 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top-quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, for your smile is their priority.
We're back with Uniontown having the ball out of bounds under the hoop after the missed attempt by Baker, trying to get it in. Finally does get it in, but has it swatted away by Vavoris. And now back comes Gateway to the rim and blocked nicely there by Fitzgerald, and out of bounds back to Uniontown. So good hustle there by Peyton Fitzgerald to come back and swat that one at the rim.
Yeah, great hustle right there by Fitzgerald to get back and take away an easy layup.
So Dugan on top now, being guarded there by Howard, who's checked in, and he can't get it to the rim. Another attempt, and we're going to get a foul here on the Red Raiders.
I think it's going to be on Baker.
It is.
So that's Baker's fourth. Yeah, Dugan just got a little too deep. I mean, he's got to, at this stage, especially with Bruce McCrommon underneath there, I mean, he's 6'6". Dugan just needs to pull up and try that little 6 to 8 footer, maybe draw him out a little bit and possibly get an offensive rebound.
I think Coach Kazmarski's going to the bomb squad over there.
He sure is. 4 Red Raiders waiting to check in.
And McCrommon will bring it across, being guarded there by White. Baker. Passing settles now. Big mismatch there, but able to take it away was Fitzgerald. Dugan again to the rim, scoop and score. Now this time from the right side, nice play. 58-41. Getchy now on top again, being guarded by Dugan. 3:34 to go. 17-point lead for the Gators. Bruce McCrommon gets it across to the left side. Almost stolen away from Settles. Gets it, rebound now for Gateway, and Bruce McCrommon will hit the 10-footer on the right side for the bucket.
They're going to be a substitution timeout, right? So yeah. Uniontown with bringing in everybody. A
lot of JV players that we saw earlier.
Yep. Braden Hinsey coming in. Donovan Coffey. Matthew Page. Nate Heiss.
Still most of the starters for Gateway.
Yep. Braylon Woods rounds out the 5 right now for Uniontown.
And there's Getchy, gets it in the corner to Settles. He'll take a 3, way off the mark. Good rebound there.
Hinsey with the rebound. Yep.
Coffey had it stolen away deep in the Uniontown side of the court. Getchy will now bring it in against Coffey. Tries to spin move. Could be a 3-second call, and it is.
Yeah, Getchy just kind of got stuck in there. Had no place to go and had nobody to throw it to, so he's going to get called for 3 seconds.
And Gateway now are going to bring in the substitutes.
Kyler Tibby also checking in.
So 2:39 to go.
Yep. Gateway going to go to the bench as well. Nehemiah Nichols in. Also looks like Jonathan Ward.
That's his hopes with the ball on top. And still in the game, though, is Bruce McKemmon.
Yep. Alley on Lowry in.
That's thrown away now to the rim. And unable to score was number 3, Ward. Battle for the ball underneath. Get it back out to Bruce McCroman and misses the 3, but follows his shot to the rim again. No good. Pulled down the rebound there by Tibby.
Tibby looking for help.
They're going to have another substitution timeout.
Yep.
So still 2 minutes to go. Trying to get everybody in the contest here on both sides. And Bruce McCroman does finish the game with, what, 24?
Yes, that's what I have him for as well.
Crossed away now. Hinsey gets it in the corner to Coffey, who takes a 3, no good. Now rebounded Tibby as he puts it in with the left hand on the left side. Nice play on the rebound.
Tibby's first points of the year.
And then dribbling down the left side is Ward, being hassled there by Woods. This is Nichols, one-hander no good. Rebound offensively there by Lowry, can't get it to go. Pulled down there by Hinsey, gets it to Woods. Woods now dribbles to his right, off glass, no good. And pulled down there by Ward for Gateway, knocked out of bounds there on the sideline in front of us by Zion Hopes.
Yep, Hopes checking in, and Matthew Page checking back in. Coach Kazmarski trying to get everybody a little equal time here.
On top now is Caleb Harper. He's being harassed there by Hopes. Get it over to Lowry. On the right side is Nichols. Now on top is Ward. This is Harper. On the right side now is Ward, and that's going to be thrown away. Turnover to the Red Raiders. 43 seconds remaining, 60-43. Gateway in control. We're going to switch to the Laurel Highlands Albert Gallatin game as soon as we're finished here. Laurel Highlands with a lead out there at halftime. Little short jumper there by Woods, couldn't get it to go. Hustle for the rebound, stays to Uniontown. Going after it there, Matthew Page. Heiss will take it out, get it to Woods. 30 seconds now remaining. This is Woods, dribbles to his left, to the rim, scoop, no good. Rebound, pulled down there by Gateway. That's Lowry. On the left side to Woods. They're just going to hold it out now with 14 seconds to go, 12 seconds to go. No need to foul if you're the Red Raiders. 7 seconds, and they're going to hold it. And that's going to do it for our final score here at Uniontown. Gateway comes away with the victory, 60-43. And we're going to have the final statistics right after these messages on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and Trib Live High School Sports Network.
We appreciate you upholding the values of respect and sportsmanship that define our events. As you depart, please exit the facility in a safe and orderly fashion. We ask that everyone please exit the building promptly so that our staff can properly...
And make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles? many smiles. Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
Quickly back here at Uniontown for our final.
Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus you're saving.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Brian Morozak and Shea Fleener back here in York Run at Albert Gallatin High School. Welcome in a new audience. Appreciate you folks joining us on the radio. Just listen to the Gateway Gators knock off the Uniontown Red Raiders 60-43. Here the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, a 42-29 lead over the out.
Hey guys, you got me?
Yeah, you got us?
Oh yeah. All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, what do you want us to do? Just give stats and everything? Danny?
Yeah, we could give a little recap after the stats.
Yeah, we'll give the stats and everything, and then we'll recap everything if that works.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome back to the high school here at Uniontown, the A.J. Everhard Gymnasium, and pulling out the win was Gateway Gators with a stellar second half that kind of pulled things away. Uniontown kept it close to halftime, but then Gateway kind of turned the Jets on and pulled away for the second half. And these post-game stats are going to be the courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, and our video stream courtesy of Potter's Bar and Grill and Stewart Collision for tonight's action. Here with the total statistics is Tony Anula.
All right, thanks, Gary. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, who dropped to 5-7 overall, 1-4 in Section 1-5A play. They were led tonight by Cam Dugan, who had 18 points. He was followed by Isaac Ellsworth, who had 13. 11 of those came in the first half. 8 points from Nolan Baker, a made basket by Peyton Fitzgerald, and a made basket by Kyler Tibby late in the fourth quarter. They scored 16 in the first, 12 in the second, 9 in the third, and 6 in the fourth for their total of 53. They had 5 made threes, 1 by Cam Dugan, 1 by Nolan Baker, and 3 by Isaac Ellsworth, who brings his career total to 187. But they were 4 for 13 from the foul line in this contest and gave away a lot of points at the foul line. On the other side, for the Gateway Gators, who improved to 5-4 overall, they're 4-1 in Section 1-5A play. They were led tonight by Mikkel Bruce McCrumman, who had 24 points. He was followed by Isaiah Alla, who had 16. Jax Vavoris had 10. 6 points from Kofi Getchie, and 5 points from Chris Settles. 8 in the first, 22 in the second, 21 in the third, and 9 points in the fourth for their total of 60. They were 12 for 15 from the foul line. 5 made threes, 1 by Settles, 2 by Vavoris, and 2 by Bruce McCrumman.
And we said it at the beginning of the second half that it looked like Mikkel Bruce McCrumman was just going to do what he does. And we did see that in the second half. And he's not only good at running the court and rebounding, but he put down a couple of three-pointers in that second quarter to kind of set the stage for the second half. And they were much more aggressive on defense, the Gateway Gators, limiting the Uniontown Red Raiders to just 15 points in the second half. So
outscored them 30-15 in that second half. And, just came out with a little different spark in the after the halftime break there, and just one of those things. Just put it on the Red Raiders.
So that's going to be a important win for Gateway, keeping that 4-1, just one game behind the leading team in the section, and
Franklin Regional,
right? And drops Uniontown to 1-4. And over at York Run, Laurel Highlands looks like they have a lead against Albert Gallatin, so I might move them to their second win. But that's going to do it here from Uniontown High School. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Anula. Mr. Dice behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back at the Davis & Davis studios. We're going to wish everyone a Happy New Year and sign off. In our final, once again, Gateway Gators 60, Uniontown Red Raiders 43.